Hey, what's up guys, this is Reloads, and I finally got Battlefield 3. Even though it's only been like, it came out yesterday, so I had to go a whole day where everyone else had it, and I didn't. It seems like it's been forever. I've been in a couple of games, and I've already come to like, I've got a long list of stuff, which I think are bad, but then I've got a list of stuff which is, well, I've got them all, which I'm not the same, but there's stuff that are good and stuff that are bad. I'm just going to go down the list of stuff which I've compiled and put it all into one video. But first of all, the gameplay is obviously Battlefield 3, because it'd be pretty pointless me talking about Battlefield 3 and actually having the game. But this first bit is a game which, it's my very, very first game. But the thing is, I joined this right at the end, so it's literally like 2 minutes of this. But then it finished, and I didn't really think that was enough for a first game. So what I done was I went to another game and recorded that one, so it was kind of my first game, but it was kind of not my first game. So, you know, just, it's long enough to, you know, get my opinion down below. Anyway, first of all, the thing that I want to talk about, which kind of annoyed me. I didn't have the problem when I was going to these first games, but I came off for a bit to have a break. But I wanted to go back on it, but then I couldn't connect to anything, like any games. And then I sort of googled up what was happening, and it said that the servers apparently are really, really bad at the moment. But that's not a major problem, because I don't really expect them to be amazing, because every time a new game comes out, there's always some server problems because it can't handle it or whatever. So, you know, that's just a little problem. So if you think of buying it and you haven't got it now, I recommend waiting a bit so I can get the servers sorted, and, you know, so it can handle the amount of people all at once. Because the problem that I had was I was trying to get on my own, but it said I couldn't connect to something, and apparently it's really hard to get into a game with loads of people and, you know, like friends, and if you do manage to get in, apparently you can't get in like a squad or whatever. So, you know, that's like a little bit of a problem, but I'm pretty sure they will sort it out. If they don't, then that's pretty terrible. The second thing is you can kind of lose interest quite quickly. Not like within one game you're like, oh, that was alright, put it down. I mean, like, while you're in the games, you're like, wow, this is amazing, yeah, but when you come off it, you're like, do I really want to go back on it again? But then when you go on it, you're like, why was I thinking I didn't want to go on it? Yeah. Linked into that, the long, like, the long games that you can have, which are, like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. I don't know how long they are, but the ones which are really, really long, they can get really, really boring by the end of a game. Especially when you like have something to do. You're like, yeah, can I have a quick game? It's like, yeah, alright. And you're like, is that game not finished yet? No, it's been 20 minutes! You get my idea. Alright. Right, that's two good things. I'm going to have two good things. I mean, that's two bad things. I'm not going to have two good things. Just one on my screen because I noticed just as I started, like, oh, mother. Just, sorry. Two good things. The map design, I really, really like. I like the whole, you know, the way, because the thing which I've found you have to do on here is take cover quite a lot. And they've put, like, not a lot, so you know, you have to, I don't know, but I haven't put too much in, but I haven't put too little, so you die every time you get shot at. So, map design, I really like. The graphics, oh my god, I really like the graphics. That's all I'm saying. Oh my god, I really like the graphics. It's brilliant. Nah, the next thing on my list is bad, but it's not too bad. I mean, it's my own personal preference, so you might think it's different, but the movement, you know, like moving around and whatnot, I don't really like it. I mean, when you get used to it, it's fine and everything, but when you first come off it, because like Call of Duty, didn't really want to mention this in a Battlefield video, but Call of Duty, the movement is really fluid and I really like it in there, but on here, it's meant to add realism, but I don't know. It might be, but like I said, it's just my personal preference. I prefer it like Call of Duty style. Next thing, it's fair. I cannot think of one thing where I was like, oh my god, that's such a newbie way to kill me, apart from RPGs, which is further down my list, but the RPGs, I have been killed very multiple times by RPGs of a guy. Even there's no, the only time I've used them is when I'm blowing up a tank or a vehicle or something. So RPGs really annoy me. That's the only thing though. Everything else I think is really fair. I don't have anything to come out and complain about that. Next thing, it's quite difficult to get into planes and like helicopters and whatnot. But then again, when I wrote that, I was having difficulty. But then I got into a game later on where I could get in a plane quite easily. So I don't know, it depends on the map and who you're with. But sometimes if you're at the moment, because it's like all known, like, oh, I want to get a plane, it's quite difficult to get into them. That's what I'm saying. So, yep. There's not that many game modes, I don't think. I don't know how many there are, but I don't think there's that many. But there are really good ones. I think I really enjoy each game mode. I don't think there's one game mode where I don't think, oh, I don't really like that. Apart from Team Deathmatch. Well, it's not I don't like it, it's just sometimes it can be quite slow compared to the other ones, but I still like it. It's not that bad. The fall damage. Oh my god. I've noticed that if you jump off like a 100-foot building, when I jump off a 100-foot building, I expect to die from falling off a 100-foot building, not to get damaged by like 40% health. It annoys me, like, when I jump off, I'm like, damn, I'm going to die by this. Nope, I just get injured a little bit. Whereas if you're in real life, you jump off a building, you're going to be like a fucking pancake on the floor. I don't even know how much 100 foot is, but you get my idea. It's like a tall building. I don't know. I'm bad with measurements. But yeah, when I jump off a tall building, I want to be able to die when I hit the bottom. Even though it's not bad. They're talking about adding realism with the movement, but then you jump off a building and you survive. That's it, yeah. Although, talking about like jumping off stuff, I really like the jumping over animation. Like when you're jumping over a thing, it's like... yeah, that's... Whenever you do it, just make that... Whenever you jump over something, make that sound. And it makes you feel so much better about yourself. I like the bit at the end when you die. apart from, you know, the whole dying bit, that's a little bit, you know, painful. Well, if you're in the game. But when you die, it comes up with like the information of everyone. You know, not everyone. The guy who killed you is like what gun they used, how much health they've got left, and it like shows you where they are. I quite like that because say I get killed by someone really far away and I had no idea where I was, I can then tell teammates or whatever that he's in a certain building, he's got this much health left, be careful though, he's got this gun, and he's also got this equipment, like he might have an RPG and he might be willing to fucking pelt you with it. Yeah, I really like that. Nearly at the bottom of my list, and we've still got quite a way to go for the gameplay, so I don't know whether I'll be able to get it all done. I'll try and length it up a bit. I'll talk really slow. Where are we? Spawning. I didn't have this problem with like that many games, but there have been a few times where I was gonna spawn and there was one point where it spawned me and there was a person right in front of me, and because I spawned there, I automatically assumed it would be a teammate, but it wasn't. So they killed me straight away and I was like, what the fuck? And also another time I got spawned right near a tank and it sort of zoomed in on me and killed me. So spawns aren't amazing. And also, talking about spawns while I'm there, I sort of missed one, but they're still on spawn. Spawning is, like, when you get the map and where you want to spawn, apart from teammates, like the actual points on the map, I find that really difficult to know, because I don't know the maps that well, I don't know where each bit is, and the map really doesn't help. Like, there's no big, you are going to spawn here arrow. I've noticed though that it does have like a little filled in bit, but when you've got loads of teammates around there, it's really difficult to see, and that's kind of annoying. And that's the bottom of my list, apart from, I think I've already said this, but long games can get really annoying at the end, or boring at the end. I think I have said that. Well, I haven't now. Well, I have now. That's it. I think that's it. That's my opinion. Right, I'm going to go with a final conclusion. Whether I say buy it or don't buy it. Definitely buy it! To God! There's no... Just get it! It's an amazing game. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I don't know why I just said the whole name of Modern Warfare 3, but still, Modern Warfare 3 will have to do something amazing. I mean, well, not really amazing. We'll have to do to kind of compete with it, just keep it the same as Modern Warfare 2. But they're also doing like prestige things, which I think may ruin it. I don't know. I don't know about that, but because Battlefield 3 is like competing with that, Modern Warfare 3 will have to be pretty good to actually beat this. I have to say it. The only thing which I think may let Battlefield down a bit is the fact that you can get kind of bored with it a little bit. That's all. That's the only thing, though. That's the only thing. And don't take that the wrong way. I think it's a great game, but when I don't know, it may be a game where you can get sidetracked. Just to, I don't know. That's my personal opinion. Buy it. It's a great game. Also the servers, but that'll be done in time, so don't worry about that. But that's it. Buy it. Do whatever you want. Because I've still got like quite a way of this gameplay to go, I'm just gonna leave it without you worrying about what I'm going to talk about, and just so you can, you know, see what the gameplay's like and whatnot. So yeah, if you like this video, click like. However, if you did not like this video, press dislike, but then post a comment saying what you did not like about it, and I'll try my best to change it for future videos. You know, it's all about giving feedback and me improving and making sure I can entertain you guys as much as possible. Yeah, thanks again for watching. Bye.
Wake up!